Now we bring you some weather updates from Greece. The country is currently battling one of the most devastating forest fires in the region as record-breaking heatwave continues to plague parts of southern Europe. Wildfires rampage through some of Greece's last remaining forests for yet another day on Saturday. One massive fire advanced up the slopes of Mount Pranita, a national park north of Athens, and one of the last substantial forests near the Greek capital. The blaze sent choking smoke across Athens, where authorities opened an emergency service for residents with breathing problems. Authorities carried out mass evacuations overnight in the northern suburbs of Athens and on the nearby island of Evia as wind whipped up huge wildfires across the region. 2 people have died, including a volunteer firefighter, with 20 people receiving hospital treatment.
Angry. I feel angry. I lost my home. I lost my home. I lost my place, my birthday place. Nothing will be the same the next day. I am very angry. Most people here are very angry. The disaster, you can see it, right? It's huge. Our villages are destroyed. There is nothing left from our homes, our properties, nothing. And we were all alone. 3 days now, we're all alone. Nobody helped, no one. People need help. They lost their homes, they lost their jobs. They need help. The government has huge responsibilities. All the governments.
Firefighters from France, Switzerland, Sweden, Cyprus and Romania have been brought in to assist the Greek authorities in fighting the blazes. The country is experiencing its worst heatwave in more than 30 years. Authorities have warned that the risk of further fires remains high in many regions, including Athens and Crete. Now, the Greek Prime Minister, Kyriakos Mitsotakis, has said that tackling the fires was his first priority, and authorities have been put on high alert in case of further emergencies.
Διαβεβαιώσω για ακόμα μια φορά όλους τους πληγέντες ότι η αποκατάστασή τους θα είναι η πρώτη πολιτική μου προτεραιότητα. Όλες οι κάρμενες εκτάσεις θα κριθούν αναδασωτές, θα αλλάξουμε τον τρόπο με τον οποίο δρομολογούμε τα έργα προστασίας, τα αντιβιομηχανικά, τα αντιδιαβρωτικά.
Meanwhile, in Turkey, rain brought relief to some areas of Turkey as more than 5,000 firefighters fought the blazes for the 11th day in a row. Authorities managed to get the flames under control in southwestern Antalya province after the rainfall. Large parts of California continue to burn. The Dixie Fire, the 3rd largest fire in the state's history, is currently the largest active wildfire in the United States. At least 8 people are missing as the fire continued to scorch through tinder and dry scrub in the Sierra Nevada mountains. 5 of the missing belong to the old mining town of Greenville, where these blazes have completely charred the historic town. Now, Greenville, with a population of 800, was founded more than 150 years ago when nearby gold mines attracted settlers and merchants to the picturesque town in the Indian Valley. Now, nearly 447,000 acres have already been lost to the fire and was 21% contained. While the fires continue to grow, officials on Saturday said that cooler weather was giving firefighters a much-needed break and that the conditions are expected to continue into Sunday. Thousands have been evacuated. Residents of Chester who were ordered to evacuate described their ordeal as scary and intense.
They probably are. especially going through all the construction that was on the road and seeing all of the official cars going in the opposite direction, just flying past us, and the buses, and it was scary.
Very intense. For quite a few nights we could see the red coming over the hill, the glow of the fire. It was intense. It was a monster. It truly is.
The cause of the fire is listed as unknown and remains under investigation. Preliminary probe has suggested that the fire was started when a tree fell on a power cable owned by Pacific Gas and Company, a private operator which has already been blamed for the huge campfire in 2018, which killed 86 people. By late July, the number of acres burned in California was up more than 250% from last year. 2020 was the worst year of wildfires in the state's modern history. California's 5 largest wildfires in history have all occurred in the last 3 seasons, burning more than 2.5 million acres and destroying 3,700 structures.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.